Greetings, 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 everyone. Dr. Aikyna Finch here. I am on YouTube Live, and I just felt like talking to you today. You know, sometimes we have to, sometimes we need to have some time of reflection. So, I get in this reflective mode around this time every year because September 24th is my birthday. And every year around July, I get real reflective, right? I want to think about all the things that I did in the past year and all the things that I could do to change that in the next year. And in the process of reflection, you know, normally your mind goes right to the negative, right to the jugular, right? It wants you to think, oh, you didn't do nothing, you ain't good enough, blah, blah, blah. Naysayer, 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 right? But see, this year was a little different because I'm getting ready to turn 40. OMG. And I'm getting ready to give y'all a transparent moment here. This is a story that is real deep. So, when I was 20 some years old, 28 to be exact, my father told me that I was meant to be alone. I would not have a husband. I would not have any kids. I was like him and I was meant to be alone. So I said, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's the case. You know, I am a good person. I could, I want to produce seed, right? Children, okay? I want to do these things, right? But this is the kicker. I was in the middle of getting my doctorate at that time, and then eventually I became a dean and all these other things, and now I'm a speaker and a coach and all this. So I was very busy. I was a busy type of individual. Push, 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 push. So I blocked a lot of those opportunities to be great, to prove him wrong, so to speak, because I was so busy becoming Dr. Finch and being all I could be in the corporate world and all of this and making my money and this, that, and the other thing. So I said, when I was 28 years old, I said, well, if I have not found somebody by 40, then I was just going to cut it off, forget it, start looking for retirement plans and funeral plots and buy me a house and just settle down and live in my spinsterhood. Now, I had made this plan at 28 years old, totally not thinking that I would actually have to deal with this situation. I was just really running off at the mouth at the time. But it stuck in my mind. Like, you know, what if I'm almost 40 and I don't have nobody and I don't have any kids? But then it would be like, oh, never mind, you know, I've got plenty of time to get that done. Fast forward to now, and I'm 3 months away from, 2 months or so away from becoming 40. And here we are with my contingency plan. And I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do now? 40 was the scariest age on the planet for me. It still is. The fact that it's going to happen to me very soon is scaring me half to death. But this is the kicker. This is the kicker. I needed to realize that just because somebody said that to me was not going to be my life. And just because I am almost 40 and single without kids doesn't mean that's a life sentence. People find love every day after 40. People are getting married at 60 and 70 and even 80 years old. You know, I don't have to stop my life because I'm 40. I just thought that that was like the dead end stop and life stopped and that was it. But of course, you know, I'm slowly seeing that that's not the case. But see, this is the deal. Now that I'm faced with this, and now I'm dealing with my contingency plan, right? Now I have to dig deep within inside myself and say, okay, now that the plan didn't work, the original didn't work, let's try the remix. Now, true, I can go and buy me a funeral plot right now, like I said I was going to do. Okay, I could do that. And I can go and get a retirement plan. That would be a great investment. But the point is that it should have never just been my cutoff. I shouldn't have just blew off people just because somebody told me that I was not meant to be anybody, not meant to have anybody. Maybe my Boaz will come at 45, 50, 55, 60. And what happens if he never does come? Do I need to stop living because of that? No. Because guess what? I got a whole lot to give to people. I have a whole lot of life to live. I have a lot that I can pour into others' lives and help them be better. But if I stop and just crawl into a hole because I'm turning 40, then how many lives will not be touched because I decide to crawl into a hole because I'm feeling some kind of way? No. I have to realize how powerful I am and how powerful my gifts are and the purpose that I am having on the world. My instinct as an introvert is to be in the background, but that's not my purpose. My purpose is to touch lives and help lives and move to help others move to their next level. Sometimes you got to get past your comfort zone and your thought patterns and the thoughts that other people's put on your life and do what was destined for you to do. You have to live in your power. You have to live in your motivation. You have to live in your inspiration, and you have to live in your truth. And realize that just because somebody else said that on your life, somebody else willed that on your life, somebody else tried to put a block on your life, doesn't mean that you can demolish that block. You need to realize how powerful you are. You need to look back at all the things that you've done and realize that you are the powerful one because you have overcome and you are still standing. It's okay to look back and it's okay to reflect. But the real deal is what you do in the reflection time. It shouldn't be a woe is me time. It should be an empowerment time. This reflection should be an empowerment time. And y'all can talk into the comments as well because I can see those. But this needs to be an empowerment time. This needs to be the time when you uplift yourself for greater. This needs to be preparation. We all need to be ready for the preparation. Hey, Mona, how are you? We got to be ready. You know, the word says, be ye also ready. So every day that we wake up, we are in preparation mode for the greater that is to come. We are putting one foot in front of the other, making sure that what we did today is going to impact our future tomorrow. We're doing something positive every day so that we can move 10, 15, 20 steps ahead tomorrow. It's not all about you. And then we need to remember that people are watching us. People are saying, wow, she went through this, she went through that. Oh, he went through this, he went through that, and he still overcome. She still overcame. Oh my goodness. That means I can do it too. Everybody's looking for a role model or mentor or just somebody that they can say, you know, well done. I can do that because they did it. So what's wrong with you being that person? Being that person. So I want you to remember, I want y'all to reflect tonight. And I want y'all to remember how powerful you really are. Go through the steps. Go through all of these things. Yeah, you took the best path. I was a teen mom. Yes. You know, and even being a teen mom, you know, they watched you. You're seeing them, you know, be adults and make their own way in the world. And you're sitting there smiling because of the choices that you made. And you stood there and you struggled for them so that they could have a brighter future. And they appreciate you for that. They appreciate you for that. So we always just have to realize that you went through that last little bit, that last little piece, so that you could be great. Just saying, you know? Just saying. But I want you, for your homework, yes, that's homework because I'm an educator, so I got to give homework. Please, please, please reflect and remember how powerful you are. So I'm Dr. Aikyna Finch. I do education, motivation, and social media. And thank you for listening to my story. And if you have any comments or any feedback, please put them in the comments below. And we will, yes, reflect and remember how powerful you are. That's right. So, and I look forward to your reflections. Put your reflections down there in the comments as well. So don't do it now because it won't capture, but put them in there, and I want to see how you realize how powerful you are. So until next time, bye.